In the Mount Washington Valley, tucked between rural Maine and tax-free New Hampshire, sits a pair of locally owned NAPA stores that punch way above their weight. To customers, they're just NAPA, but behind the counter, there's a deep, decades-long story of community, expertise, and a whole lot of heart.
I started work for NAPA Auto Parts in 1987 with the longtime NAPA Auto Parts owner here in the Valley that many of us worked for or worked with. I remember Fred and I sitting there thinking when we moved over, we'll never fill this building up. And that changed drastically.
Fred joined in 1992. A few years later, he was running the show.
Bill left in 2000 to go work with corporate. I wound up taking over the reins of the store until we filled it up.
Then, after 2 decades on the road, Bill came back.
I had a chance to come back in as an owner. Decided to come back and be Fred's partner, and it's been a good ride. It's been 4+ years of pretty exciting stuff.
Even with all that history, this isn't a franchise story. These stores aren't corporate outposts. They're independent, local, owned by people who live here.
NAPA is a national name, but people think it's a franchise. It's not. We choose to do business with NAPA Auto Parts, and NAPA Auto Parts chooses to supply us.
If you ask the team what truly sets these stores apart, they'll tell you it's not the size of the building or the warehouse or even the tech they use to move parts. It's the people.
Whether you're making hydraulic hoses, waiting on the public, putting freight away, you do something different the whole time you're here. And if you're busy, the day goes by in a hurry.
They've got hundreds of years of combined experience sitting under one roof.
We're fortunate in that we have an incredibly talented, experienced staff here.
We have a crew that's outstanding as far as years of service and experience. Lewis Bartlett started his NAPA career in 1979.
I used to buy parts from Lewis when I was in high school.
We were all in school together, and Bill and I played football together.
Fred came on board in 1992. I started in 1987. Kirk Capata started in 1989.
Everybody is, gets along great crew, a lot of knowledge. If you don't know something, ask the guy beside you, because they probably do.
Yeah, guy who ran the Mill Creek Consumer Auto Parts said, well, why don't you come to work here? I don't know squat about parts or anything. He says, well, I'll have you check orders and all that stuff. I stayed.
In 1974.
Serving the Mount Washington Valley isn't like serving a big city. This is farm country, logging country, rural Maine and New Hampshire.
To get to this store is 20, 30 minutes. It's quite a distance, so they'll stay in town to buy parts instead of going the extra 30 minutes. People want to go over and not pay taxes. Some people just need it and don't want to travel and deal with traffic.
And because it's rural, they stock what rural customers need.
A lot of hydraulics, plow equipment, tractor supplies, heavy-duty logging trucks.
But whether a customer is a logger, a shop owner, or someone with a family waiting in the lobby while their car gets fixed, the team approaches them the same way, with empathy.
I've been on the other side, especially in the shops. I've been there. I know what they're up against, be it a service writer or a technician. They could have a family in the waiting room running around with kids, and some of the guys on the counter may not realize that, and I understand that because I've been there. I've been that guy.
It certainly helped me improve my ability to do the job on this side of the counter, being in their shoes and being on that side of things.
Customer satisfaction, we take care of, help the customers as best we can.
Behind the scenes, there's a massive wholesale operation keeping repair shops moving every day. Parts come in, parts get staged, parts get delivered, sometimes in minutes.
All of the parts go in and out of this door. So it's one way around. All the delivery vehicles come in here, stage. We put this up so we can keep them dry. They fill their vans from here and go to wherever they need to be.
We just have a lot of stores to draw from. We all get along. So if we may not have it, the store down the road does. We can always go get it, pick it up, bring it to wherever it needs to go. It's a big network, a very large network.
They haven't got any of them in Maine.
Technology helps, but people run the show.
Using technology that 38 years ago we had this was not there. The guys would come over, sit on a stool, and order their parts. Now it's done electronically, and we we track it electronically. But these two guys right here are the heart and soul of getting the parts out of the building and into our customers.
Delivery drivers, they're the front line.
They're the face of the business to our wholesale customers. They're in their shops multiple times a day, delivering, picking up returns.
And the community connection, it runs deep.
The Career Tech Center has been a great thing for the community. Early on, they approached us to help outfit the shop. We bring in local shop owners and have representatives from the store, and we sit in on these certification meetings, and we sponsor multiple holes in local golf tournaments.
There's a large car show in Freiburg that we work with Freiburg Rec, and we sponsor that. But we feel that giving back to the community is a big piece of the pie.
After decades in the business, surrounded by people who've become friends and often family, these stores aren't slowing down.
We're locally owned, and we really try to pay attention to the local customers in the local community.
It's been a good ride for 32 years or more.
2 stores, hundreds of years of experience, one tight-knit crew, and a community that keeps coming back because they know this team will always take care of them.